Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another Plan With Me video. This time is for the last week of January 2020, which is the 5th week of the month. So for those of you who didn't watch my last video, this is the spread I made for last week, and the link will be here on this video on the top right corner if you guys want to watch it. And I used my custom stickers for this page, and for this week I also decided to use the custom stickers. And in the last video I showed a little sneak peek of the stickers I'm gonna use, and because I'm traveling to Portugal for this week, I decided to print another type of stickers aside from the ones I already made, which are pictures of Portugal. But the pictures are a little bit different from actual pictures. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but like the pictures are changed into an art. Like it doesn't look like a picture, it's more like a painting. I don't know if you guys can pick that up on the video, but that's what I tried to do on Word. And I'm also using the normal stickers I usually use for each week. So I have the meal trackers for each day. I have 2 for each day. And I also have my to-do lists and also my YouTube tracker and my habit trackers that I use for every week. And for this week in particular, I decided to pre-plan a little bit. So the layout, I kind of knew already what I wanted to do with it. That's why I'm placing all the stickers very quickly on the page, because I already tried it out before and I kind of knew where I wanted everything to be. And I decided to do that because for this week, the stickers are a little bit more colorful and a little bigger than what I'm used to using. So it would be a little harder to try to place everything by the time I was filming this. So I decided to pre-plan it. And for this week, I actually forgot to print the sidebars to hide the days of the week that come with the planner. And because of that, I kind of left it there, like I didn't cover it with anything. Maybe, or should I say probably, I'll come back and place something over it. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do yet. So for the next month, if I decide to print new stickers, I'm probably gonna print the sidebars for this week as well. Now, in terms of the layout I chose, one thing that I have to say is that this week I'm traveling for the whole week, but it's not a vacation week. So I would have classes for college, but I think there was only like 3 classes this week. I don't have any classes on Friday. I would have 1 class on Thursday and I would have 1 class on Wednesday, and I have a lot of classes on Monday, but Monday is not the day. I'm not gonna skip Monday. Like, I'm going to college on Monday because I have an exam, and Monday is gonna be the day I'm gonna travel as well. So I'll have my exam in the beginning of the afternoon, and then it will end around 4 o'clock. And my flight is at 8:30, I think. So I'll finish my exam, I'll go back to my house, I'll get my stuff, and then I'll go to the airport. So I'm not gonna skip Monday. However, I'll skip the next Monday because I'll come back on the 3rd of February, which is Monday. So I think I'm gonna miss a couple of classes during that day as well. Anyway, for this week, I didn't care much about putting the classes I had because, like I said, it's gonna be like a vacation week, even though I'm not in vacations. So it was not important to me to put the classes I was going to miss. I preferred to put the pictures of Portugal, which is much more interesting than the classes I would be missing. That's why you guys don't see the normal stickers I use for each class, like the yellow one and the orange ones that I usually use, because again, I didn't care about it. And on Monday, I decided to put a little half box or 1/3 of a box on the beginning of the day because I wanted to put the information about my exam there. And I also placed a to-do list because since I'm not gonna skip this day for college, I'll have a couple of tasks I will need to get done for the day, and I will also have to study and probably finish a couple of reports and works for college. And if you guys take a look on Wednesday, I also put like a little to-do list, but I didn't put the header of to-do because it's not going to be an actual to-do list. It's going to be a list of places I visited in Portugal. So I want to remember where I went for my vacations, and that's why I decided to do this. So this spread is actually gonna work as a memory spread instead of a planning spread. Usually I use a mixed of the two, like memory and also planning, because I use a lot of to-do lists and I use a lot of half boxes and boxes to put the videos I want to post each day and stuff like that. But I also use a lot of trackers like expense tracker and also meal tracker and my YouTube numbers trackers as well. And for this week, you'll see as well that I didn't put my expense tracker for each day. And that's because I have a set amount of money I decided to spend on this trip, like I do for every trip. So it's not very important to track that on this planner. I'm gonna track that in my app in my phone. And also because I'll be traveling with my family. This is like the last family vacation I'll have for some time, because since I'm living here in Europe, for me it's very easy to go to Portugal, for example. It's very cheap. I bought the flight for like 10 euros, something like that. But for my parents who live in Brazil to come to Europe is very expensive. So if I didn't take the time off to go in this family trip with them, I probably wouldn't have the opportunity to do this again. That's why as well I didn't care much about skipping classes, because to me it's much more important to spend time with my family when I can, other than being stuck in college in classes I don't even care much about. And I say that because when I came to this exchange, I was really excited to have these classes and I really wanted to study a lot. I chose the classes I chose because I thought they were good, but I realized that the system here is not great, the classes are not great, and after all, my objective of coming here changed, and I decided to enjoy more my exchange rather than focus on the classes. Anyway, so now that I finished placing all the stickers, I am just adding the informations like for the days and also for my habit tracker, because I wanted the pages to look the same. I kept going back to last week to check how I wrote something or how I placed something, so this way the whole month looks cohesive and the same. Like I said in the last video, I like to do that. Even though for the month of January, my two first spreads were very different from the ones I'm doing right now, because I used stickers from the Happy Planner and a block of paper, but the last 3 weeks are pretty much very much the same. They have the same style of stickers, and this one is actually the page that stands out the most from the others, because it has a very different look to it because of the colorful pictures that I put in it. Anyway, after putting my habit tracker information, which is like dental care and also fruits and exercise, which are the things I want to track throughout the week, I'm going ahead and putting the information about my exam in that little blue box, and also the information about my trip to Portugal. And like I explained before, the spaces that are left blank here are going to be filled throughout the week, or better, after the week, because when I come back, I'll be filling everything out, because I'm not going to take this planner with me in my trip. This planner stays at home because it's a very big and heavy planner, and it's a planner for YouTube videos and also for memory keeping, so there's no point in taking this with me during the trip, especially because I only have one backpack to carry everything I need for the trip. Anyway, I also put on Thursday the information that I'm gonna miss another French class. You know, it's not very important, I just felt like filling it with something. Anyway, this is the final, not the final look. If you want to see the final look, go on my Instagram that I'll leave here in the video. Anyway, I really like the layout of this, and even though the colors of the pictures are a little bit different than the color scheme of the stickers, I still think it looks great. And if you guys liked this video, don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe if you didn't yet. I'll see you guys in the next video.